Hey guys, so my name is Amal Marjani Bennett Judge. And guys, one of my natural talents is I always got something to say. When I was a kid, my mom used to say I had diarrhea of the mouth. And I've used that talent to curse people out in a very creative way. And now I'm using that talent instead of cursing people to bless people, guys. So my name, Amel, means hope in Arabic. And it also means to dream and to have the character. So as I come into my best self, that's what I'm going to do. So one of the things I did during the coronavirus was I started to write my friends from the lovely Howard University. And I just wrote about just perspectives and philosophy. They are the solution that they're looking for, and that they should continue to be inspired. So one of the things I wrote, guys, was here it goes to my friends, dear friends, and my fellow superheroes. Don Lemon asks, where are all the Black celebrities? And the answer is Black Lives Matter is really the poor people responding to the 99% that doesn't matter movement. David Chappelle answered with a comedic relief in 8 minutes and 46 seconds that there is a new world order, guys. The hunters will now be hunted. And Huey Newton said that the revolution is what the young is with the young. And we see this, guys, with Generation Z. Today's youth realize that social masturbations of likes, emojis, and comments that model the Kardashians and the Jenners no longer gives a bust of validation as social structures disappear with Obama's legacy and Trump's chaos. Generation Z realizes that there's a bipolar duality, that there's only one real job, and that is to find a love supreme that inspires beyond religion and race. It only takes 3% to start an evolution that creates a metamorphosis of progress, guys. So just this year, the collective went through a death predicted by The Simpsons of an NBA star, or a game of chicken with Iran, or a shortage of medical supplies that rivaled a low income country, a pandemic that played out like a blockbuster, bioterrorism conspiracies, and also an official recession, and a 19-day protest that continues across US cities. And in spite of this propaganda of fear, of false evidence appearing real, the only question is, how does one empower oneself in spite of the propaganda of victimization? And the answer is simple, guys. Commit oneself to doing a task 10,000 times, then pivot. I recently had an uncomfortable existentialist conversation with myself, and I asked myself, why has my great ideas not brought material success? And the answer is that I never committed myself to a bipolar experience from going through peaks and valleys from 0 to 10,000. According to Malcolm Gladwell, it takes 10,000 hours to master anything. And as Bruce Lee said, I fear not the man who practices 1,000 kicks, but the man who practices the same kick 10,000 times. And thus, we must find something that inspires us to commit to, where we are the first one to come in and the last one to go, with the beginner's mind each day. And a person who did this is Michael Jordan. He says that he was the first one to go to practice and the last one to go. And I think that's why he's the best basketball player that has ever existed, in my opinion, guys. And I'm biased because we're born on the same day. Two, we must commit oneself with choosing to be happy over everything. Oprah once said that success is the sweetest revenge. However, she's wrong. It's our happiness. When one chooses to be happy with all of life's what the fucks, it's when one transcends from a shadow to a star, guys. If John F. Kennedy can be addicted to painkillers while serving as president of the United States, if Martin Luther King can have a sex tape as a preacher, if Maya Angelou can be sexually exploited and then sexually exploit women in her 20s, If Barack Obama can have the worst African policy as the first African American president, then what keeps us daring to leave a mark on our stories of his stories and her stories that transcends our imperfections? Guys, we must commit ourselves to give the art to the living. See, the fact is, no one will care about how much money we take to our death except our heirs. The thing that people will remember is how we dare to dance with life and the inspiration we left. People will not remember Abraham Lincoln for his numerous failures as an attorney. People remember that he dared to write the Emancipation Proclamation along with the suicide soliloquy, guys. People don't remember King's 40 different sex escapades that was recorded by the FBI. They remember King because he dared to dream so that we can dare to have integration today. So we are powerful beyond measure. So guys, shine bright. Thank you so much.